Welcome back to ShineSnark. I'm Andy.
I'm Logan.
For a round of applause, sir. How do you feel? What's wrong with this guy? He's just that is a bit of a problem with this expansion. Look at this NPC. He's not doing anything. He's not a bad guy. He's not interactable. Like there's a trigger point somewhere on the ground that will turn him dead.
Yeah, this guy it happened to this guy instantly.
Yeah, but then this guy, he's just standing here being scared. Presumably he'll starve to death. Just standing there.
I'm too afraid to eat. I can't do anything. I'm dead now.
Weight Watchers! Because he's watching on all sides.
Ha ha ha!
Reef Watchers. Oh, hey. Old Smuggler's Warhouse.
Ah,
oh,
what the
hey,
fuck?
buddy.
I think I'm stunned. What the fuck is happening?
Ah!
Oh my good god. Hey, it's the Punisher. Oh, he's dead.
Just like any real confrontation with the Punisher.
Instantly ends in death when faced with beings of unspeakable superpower.
Yeah, he's very outclassed in the superhero universe.
Yeah, except for, mentally he's the most prepared to murder people, so that I feel like that tends to be his advantage in team superhero fights.
So when the Punisher is on your side, you can expect him to be ready to kill your enemies and you, and that's the advantage.
Yeah, it's like he won't hold back in a way that other heroes would.
Alright, that's a thing. I could suppose you could write that to be interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't ever read any interesting Punisher stuff.
Or seen any interesting Punisher movies, despite the fact that there have been 2.
Oh wait, we don't need to do this. It's just right over here.
It's just, there's a door out this way.
We don't need to use the ancient arcane teleporter. There's a fucking stairs.
And a door.
And a doors.
And a doors.
I watched this. I feel like I may have talked about this on the show before, but I saw this anime Marvel thing with Punisher and Black Widow teaming up for some weird thing. And I just told you, Andy, and not actually did it on the show at all. I honestly don't remember. But it was just really bad. It was like super anime, and I don't know if it actually. I don't know if it was originally anime, literally in Japanese and then translated, but the voice acting had that feel to it.
Where it's full of people who are clearly nerds but dedicated?
Well, not that so much as cheap, fairly cheap as far as voice acting goes, and the words hardly fit what the scene is,
Excuse me, what is going on?
Something like that.
How pretty was the Punisher compared to the Black Widow?
Fairly pretty. She was prettier. She was very, anime girly, which was just the worst. Massive
eyes, massive tits, tiny waist.
No, I mean, as in terms of action and character. They made her character into a super anime lady.
Example.
Girl.
Oh, treasure goblin. Hey, bud.
She would make some witty remark about what was happening, and then wink and turn her head sideways and shit like that.
That's not what the Black Widow does.
Yeah, it's this behavior is. I'm putting those in the ground because I don't need them at all. Because I have all
you're right. They are garbage.
Marquee stuff.
Oh wow, that's boob. That's booby crap.
Yeah. She's doing all this anime bullshit with her hands on her hips and shit. And this is Black Widow, man. She's strong, independent lady of the Marvel Universe here. She's actually,
quite badass.
Quite badass, and she's depicted as being
wayfish,
effective in the show, in this little video.
Sorcerer's Room. Sure, nothing can go wrong here.
Sorcery is always good.
Hey, friend.
Hello.
Hey, buddy. Having a...
What is going on here?
I'm summoning back the souls that have been stolen from
Oh, that's a great idea. Good job, man.
These piles of corpses are definitely gonna end well.
What's that noise?
Yep.
Piles of corpses.
Charrock.
The Burninator.
So,
Learned your lesson?
Of course. Oh, of course.
Nice work, idiot. You minorly inconvenienced us, but if we hadn't been here, you would have been torn apart by zombies.
frankly, minor inconvenience is what we live for.
That really is kind of the meaning of this game.
Oh, well, this is irritating. Better kill everybody. Hey, another guy, look at this.
You okay, buddy?
Hey, you alright?
We must have missed the trigger for him dying horribly, so I guess he gets to live until he starves to death. By the way, I have the volume turned down pretty far because us being hilarious is much more important than anything happening. But this weapon I have here, the pig sticker, occasionally makes a squealing noise. That
You can turn
may
it up for like
hear.
5 seconds right here if you want. But,
Here,
I mean,
let's see. Let's check the sound. Well, I'd have to go into my settings to make it audible, but you may hear an odd squealing sound every once in a while. If you do,
That's not me.
don't be concerned. It's not Andy making
not this time.
incredibly odd sound effect. It's
Don't
me
worry.
making an incredibly odd sound effect. Oh, these are corpses, aren't they?
They're torsos.
No, I mean like the
More-
ground itself is covered in corpses.
Yeah, but then torsos are coming out of it. That's the net effect that I'm understanding. We're just being plagued by torsos.
Lego
Oh!
torsos. I'm gonna switch my thing real quick. I don't really like my mouse.
Oh. Hey!
I like
Hey, lady! I like the way your body looks.
Hey,
I'm just kidding, you're gross. Hey, lady! I like the way your body looks. You're just gross, though, but I do like...
I mean, artistically, I guess I could say that I do.
Yeah, she's a gothic thing. That's a big thing that they sold this expansion as, is gothic. To
Oh, yeah,
make people
it's
be like,
Super
this
fucking
is
gothic.
just like Diablo 1. So gothic. Because people seem to forget now that it was released, but at the time of Diablo 3's inception as a concept in a game, when they first released screenshots and shit, people threw a fit over how bright some of the outdoor scenes were.
Yeah, I remember that. I believe they ended up making it darker, a bit darker.
What, this lady?
No, I mean, my character starts the conversation by just saying, "How?"
I have come to help.
Oh,
There is
sick!
one crucible left, and if you
I had to eat my way out of this pile of
to
corpses.
create more, there
It
is
was
no
They
super
were
gross.
once baby corpses, but they grew while I was under there. I was a baby. I was a baby eating my way out of a pile of dead babies. It was the funniest thing I'd ever encountered.
Oh, hey, there, Malthael.
Malthael.
I think the first time we saw him, the only thing
was
that
a-
happened was he just like screamed, and then the text just said,
No, that's coming up. Don't worry.
"Oh, okay." It's hilarious. You guys are gonna love it.
It was almost as good as The Rock yelling death.
Go to the survivors on
Yell
It's
whispering,
not safe for you here.
Yell-spurring? That should be the thing that we say.
yell
That-
spring. I see this zone a lot when I do Nephilim Rifts.
Ooh, hey Logan, remember, the 5th of November.
With my own eyes, if I am ever to sleep again.
Yeah, I like Briarthorn Cemetery. It's got a neat name. It's a big zone. Problem
You
is,
can
there
you
are
can dance
torsos,
to it.
but
Sorry,
too many. There are too many torsos. That's all. Let's just
there are a lot of torsos. Well.
Brazil.
Bring back the
Oh,
old
ghastly
classics.
seraphs. We're fighting the Oogie Boogie Man again. Only this time he's floating.
Instead of just bloating.
Gross.
Sick. I like these guys that explode into bats. Bazat! Babat!
Bat explosion.
Bat bazat!
They're bat exploding.
I like the enchantress lady just kind of hanging out like, this is very interesting. You seem to be kicking asses of demon angels.
Oh, this is hella weird. Yeah, Esmeralda, whatever.
You shouldn't be so down.
Sanctuary, my ass.
All about.
Sanctuary.
Not a moment to
Ooh,
make
an
nice.
exclamation part.
In terrible
Mark.
situations, it is better to.
Oh yeah, this is a
Immersion.
really brutal one. Check
Perhaps
this shit
we
out.
have lost as
Penny
much as
Bartholomew.
Hear my husband moan
So,
before
okay, we go over here and it's like, oh, hit the coffin, here's the guy, we gotta kill him. Oh, this is typical, right?
Don't
When
worry,
I
we got
saw
you.
this, I was like, this is unnecessary. Ow.
Yeah, I got frozoned.
Bam! Okay, so we talked to him. Now he's a spirit. His spirit's free. Let's spend eternity together. It's a love story in hell.
Oh, that's
Corpse
nice.
bride. Oh, it's very sweet. Blissful eternity, reunited, afterlife,
I can't imagine.
etc., etc., etc.
that's
Oh, okay, we
nice.
win. Good times.
What is that?
Wait, what is that? No. That's pretty metal.
Damn.
Hey,
That's
Yome. That's pretty cruel, right? That's like if you had an entire Disney movie, and at the end, everyone just dies, and then their souls get murdered.
Or like Simba's looking up into the air, seeing his dad. It's like, don't worry, everything's fine now. And then Scar's soul just like comes up from hell and drags his dad's soul down to hell.
Or like at the end of Tangled, they just, Eugene just bleeds out on the floor and dies. I love unnecessarily brutal endings as a punchline. I wouldn't actually like it as a real thing.
I was gonna say something about the end of Anastasia, but actually we pretty much get that.
It's also not a Disney movie, but
yeah,
yes,
I know. It's related.
Ain't they with the bird talking the
Disney-esque.
voices?
If you recall, at the end of Anastasia, Rasputin he like gets his like lich phylactery broken or something. I forget what it is.
Basically, yeah.
But like
It breaks.
gets sucked into hell like flesh first, and then his glowing green radioactive skeleton is screaming and exploding.
and then
just-
it melts into dust. It's awesome.
I will always remember that scene as watching that the time that my parents rented that for the kids to watch, and then Starship Troopers for himself to watch. And I wanted to watch Starship Troopers, and he didn't think that I should. And then we saw that scene, and Rasputin,
And then he was like-
he's sucked into hell, and he was just like, you know what? If you want to watch Starship Troopers, it's probably fine.
It's cool. You
Although-
maggots want to live forever.
Well, Rasputin did, and it did not work out.
Don't be a Rasputin, kids. Be a Dimitri. Marry the princess.
Be a Johnny Rico, and better yet,
Or
be a
be-
Doogie Howser.
Or be Gary Busey's son.
You know what? I can't, in good conscience, say that you should be Gary Busey's son. It's probably not a good plan for anybody.
You hear that, Gary Busey's son? It's a bad idea. Cut it out.
I saw Gary Busey's son, Jake Busey.
Jake Busey.
I saw him recently in the TV version of From Dusk Till Dawn. For some fucking reason, is a thing that exists.
Who is he in Dusk Till Dawn?
Oh, you're gonna love it. He is a character named Sex Machine,
That's wonderful.
who in the original movie was the best ever. He was this dude who had a gun that was like the barrel of the pistol, and then it had two revolver things in the shape of a penis, and it popped out of a thing in his pants, and he could shoot people with it.
So he just had a dick gun.
Yeah, he had a dick gun, and Jake Busey has that too. But he's also like this weird.
I am the one who knocks.
He's this weird professor guy. So he's this nerdy professor who also
That's
masquerades as a
lot
dude
of sense.
named Sex Machine with a dick gun, and it's just the most confusing thing.
Sounds like it, yeah.
It's wonderful, but also, objectively, it's a bad
Pretty.
plan. It's just funny because they went through with it.
Yeah, that's pretty hellacious. I'm way full up on
Oh, me
garbage.
too. You know what? When we come back, we're gonna dump all this crap and get on with the graveyard killing. Why does so much killing go on in graveyards?
Convenience?
Oh yeah. No fuss, no muss.